Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on what side of the world you're in. Welcome to Talk and Play. HalfLifeSistah is back. You have officially entered into the Chit-Chat Vibe Session of the stream. I have me today my sidekick assistant and co-host, Sir Toyfil. Please say hello to our people.
Well, hello, people.
I'm glad I can hear you. Okay, good. Thank you for joining me, Sir Toyfil.
Of course.
Nice to have you with me. How are you feeling today?
Good. I'm good. I'm good.
Good. Anything new and exciting?
I got my I got me a new parking spot, and no, that's about it. I get to park right in front now.
Well, that's really good. Now, is that the fastest way to get to your place from the front or the back?
The front.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good.
I don't have to do stairs anymore. Literally, it's right in front of the door.
Good, good, good. I'm happy for you, baby. That's great. My apologies, everyone, for starting so late. Been an interesting day today. Emotions are all over the place and got some not so good news today, so it kind of threw me for a loop. So I'm trying to you know, you know, it's really, being an entertainer, guys, it's not easy to, have to get up here, so Teufel, and
Put on a
I
brave
don't know,
face.
say it again.
Put on a brave face when you're not feeling so brave.
Yeah, it's not always that. It's not easy. It's not easy, but I'm gonna push through and make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. I'm here. All righty then. Okay. So bear with me, guys. We have a few requests in the queue. Thank you very much. Okay. Do you have a hot topic?
Hold on a second. I did. Hold. Give me 1 second. It's a quick one and a kind of a pseudo bitch session. So give me a second here. So whatever. Tommy Leone, well, Iommi, obviously, he's the guitarist for Black Sabbath.
Yes.
He A while back he had a cancer scare. So now he's trying to raise money and he's auctioning off his guitar in order to help this hospital that apparently treated him so well. And 4 years later, now he's all clear and everything is good with him. So he was speaking out his diagnosis. He was speaking about it, and he said it was a terrible shock. It was hard to hear, but
Mm-hmm.
reflecting on his treatment, they were so nice to him and treated him so well. Probably because he was the guitarist for Black Sabbath. But um, what I found kind of interesting is, so aside um, from selling his guitar, obviously, they're doing a fundraiser, which means collecting money from other people. So he's trying to collect $150,000. And here comes my rant. $150,000 is 0.01% of his net worth.
Mm-hmm.
So
Why can't he just
it
give it?
like and then make it a tax deduction at the end of the year and get all of his money back. Because
Yeah.
I did the math. He's worth, estimated by Google, which is always a little off, $140 million.
This is
1%,
wild.
1% of $140 million is $1.4 million. So he's literally trying to raise
Oh my God.
point 0.1% of the money from people that actually don't have the money. Instead of just saying, here's the check for $150,000, thanks for being nice to me, but moving forward, not sideways. But whatever. So that's what he's doing right now. He's trying to raffle off one of his guitars, and
That
all this
is
other
this.
stuff to raise money.
Okay, listen. Like, I honestly, this isn't the kind of conversation I need to have right now because I want to talk some shit. Listen, okay. Oh my God, that to me, that I think we spoke about this last week, so Toyfil. Basically, these celebrities and people that have all this money. Was it you I was talking to? No, it wasn't you, I don't think. But
We were
nonetheless,
talking about this in the past, and we were talking about that when Oprah's
yes, in The
and the
Rock.
other one. we're trying to
Hi,
collect money
baby.
for Hawaii, considering
Yeah.
they spent all of their money buying all of Hawaii because it burned to the ground. So,
Right. And
and
I'm like,
she has a habit of doing that anyway. She did that in California too.
yeah. So I'm like, these celebrities have the the audacity to ask people. I would be so embarrassed. I would be, guys, when the pandemic happened and people were losing their jobs and we had our Patreon channel, before the pandemic, but that was the most um patrons I had ever had. Like the patrons were coming in. Like the most I think I had was like 320 patrons at once, and that's a lot for me, right? Not for other people, but for me, that was a lot. And we did the best on Patreon during the pandemic because people were home and whatever. But Wolf and I felt so bad for the people, our patrons that were out of work and that were just paying us every month just to have some kind of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? There were things that we shied away from talking about, and it was just we just felt so bad. And it was one thing that I was working on. I was really, really working on my merch during that time as well. It was like a way to get my mind off of things. And I came up with an idea that someone has since also did, almost exactly the same idea. And I think I ran it across you, so Torful, and you were like, it was funny. Go for it. Because he has a dark heart, guys. Our humor is really dark. And so when I ran across Wolf, he reminded me like, it's a little too soon for that. And it's kind of too dark, and it's not that, it's funny, but it's just, we have to be considerate of our people, and there are people that have lost people during this pandemic, and there are people that are out of jobs because of Corona, and so I didn't do it. I'm like, oh my God, I feel so bad. And I became really self-aware of everything. And I can't imagine, like, and even though we weren't doing really well financially, I'm being very honest and authentic and raw with you guys. We were not really doing really well. We were on a verge of not being in our home. I think I shared some of it with you guys. And even though we weren't doing well, we were still in our beautiful home. It was a big, beautiful house, and people would see our house and think, that we are well off. Meanwhile, people losing their homes, losing their jobs. And I did a video that I wanted to present to my patrons, but it was showing our home. I wasn't showing the house, but the house was in the video. And he was like, no, because, it gives a really nasty taste, for people that are about to lose their houses, people that are that have lost their jobs, like the state and the mental state that people are in, to show a video showcasing our home in any way. It just was off-putting. I'm like, you know what, you're right. So I can't imagine if I was doing really well, Sir Torful, my loves, that I would want to show off. And that's why I get really annoyed when I see people online, even celebrities. I get it. They worked really hard and they earned it. But like, there's so many people that are destitute that does not have things. And to be, showing off your gifts and your Prada, your Louis, your this and that, it's just so icky to me. And so to be a celebrity that's worth how much? $140 million, Sir Torful?
Something like that, yeah.
To be worth to be a millionaire and to decide that it's a good idea to have a fundraiser and to auction off my things. That is wild. But they're so desensitized, they're just so out of touch from reality that they just don't get it. They're just doing the thing that everybody else does, and they don't really get it. Like, that's tacky. It's so tacky. I would not do that. I would absolutely use my own hard work earned money to do that. That's crazy. That is so weird. Like, give the money and then also auction it. You know what I'm saying? But to just that is mind boggling to me. It really, really is. Anyway, I feel better talking about somebody. Oh my gosh, so that's pretty wild, baby. That's pretty wild. What you guys think? Is it just me? Is it just us? Can't be.
Can't be.
All right. So the timer's up, but we have Jono. Hi, Sugar Pie in chat. We have Jono. We have Chris. Hi, baby. Is in the house. We have Miss Luna. Thank you, my love. Thank you all for joining me today in the house. And chaotic old boar who's not old nor a bore. He's here with us, guys. All right, babies.
Big group.
And Groot is in the house too. Thank you, baby. Thank you for the subscription as well. I appreciate you for gifting that to Miss Luna, baby. I love you too, baby. Okay. Yes. Let's get right on into these reactions, but let me close the stream on YouTube. So to those of you who are watching on YouTube, please join me over on Twitch, because that is where you'll be able to be a part of the live reaction part of the show. Okay, on Twitch. This stream is just to let you all know that I'm live, so you can join me over there, okay? So say bye for now, Satoyfil.
Hi, everybody.